And this is a big reason why, because that client, if she hadn't been able to purchase one of my mid-ticket offers, she could have spent a very long time going back and forth and thinking like, do I want to join the From Imposter to Empowered program? Do I want to go straight into a coaching offer like that? Is this even for me? Blah, 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 blah.
You're listening to the From Imposter to Empowered podcast. I'm your host, Jill Perrick, a business and mindset coach who specializes in imposter syndrome. If you feel like you're not as smart, capable, or worthy as you actually are, and that someone is going to find you out, then you've come to the right place. I went from being a struggling government worker, working my coaching business on the side, but feeling unworthy and burnt out, to making multiple six figures helping women overcome imposter syndrome so they too can sign clients, make bank, and have the business or career of their dreams. I am nothing special. I have a stuttering disability, ADHD, and I struggle with anxiety and depression. So if I can learn how to feel good enough and overcome my inner imposter, then so can you. Let's dig in.
Hey y'all, what the fuck is up? Welcome back to the From Imposter to Empowered podcast. I'm your host, your coach Jill, and let's get into today about how I turned a $333 course into a 10K plus dream client. So here's the reality, okay? We're jumping right into it today. When your shit is good, people want to continue working with you, right? When clients get a taste of your work, you want them to feel so supported and like they are winning the fucking lottery, no matter if it was something that was $3 or $300 or $30, right? Like right now I am running In the Ring, which is my 45-day sales sprint. You can still join us at the link in my show notes. We're already about 15 or so days in, but as soon as you join, you get access to all the daily voice activations, the content and sales prompts. You can start selling right away. Get into all of that content. That is at the link in my show notes. You can join for $333 or 2 monthly payments of $167. And again, it's only $333, and I am pouring my heart into this challenge because it doesn't matter to me whether something is low ticket or high ticket. I'm going to do my absolute best, and I'm going to make you feel like you paid thousands and thousands of dollars for that offer. So that is one of the key things here, to make your shit good. Actually put effort and work into your offer, not from a place of this isn't good enough, but from a place of I'm not going to sit here and put BS into the world simply for a cash injection. Because let me tell you about this client who purchased a course for $333 and then turned into a 10K plus dream client, okay? She had been watching me. She had been listening to the podcast. She had been seeing me sell all of these different offers, and she decided to purchase Six Figure Stories, which is my sales course, which it helps you craft your sales messaging and teaches you how to speak to the 4 different buyer types. So she purchased that first, and then that was so good that she purchased Unfiltered and Filthy Rich, which is my content course. So the content course details the 4 different kinds of content you need to convert your audience into paying clients, okay? And then from that, she joined the From Imposter to Empowered program, and she has re-signed since. She is such a fucking dream client. I'm obsessed with her. I love her so much, and I know that we're going to be working together for a very long time. And if I had not put as much love and effort and like really good shit into these courses, fully knowing that there's a possibility that there are people who are going to purchase these courses and not continue working with me, right? Like that is a possibility, and it has happened. But I went into it with the idea in mind of really creating a lifetime journey for a potential client who is really supposed to work with me, who is going to love the work that I'm doing and just look for other ways to work with me beyond the courses, right? Like that is enough for me to put everything into my offers, no matter the price point. And it's the same thing for my stuff that's free. If you sign up for the Imposter to Sales mini course, that is a 3-day challenge, the work that I put into that challenge is next level, and it's fucking free, you know? Like you get so much value inside of this offer, and this offer is also at the link in my show notes, by the way. And I just wanted to feel like you were legitimately downloading and paying for a course. So the work and effort that you put into something, no matter what the price tag is, will benefit you in the long run for your higher ticket offers. I promise you, right? So this client technically came from a mid-ticket offer between $300 to $600 to $700, right? And then high ticket goes for me like $1,000 and beyond. And like the episode last week, we talked about never leaving a bitch behind. So always creating offers that are reflective of the journey you want your clients to have with you. And this is also what's going to tie all of this together with last week's episode too, because my courses make sense to my offers, right? When you join any of my coaching offers, you actually get my courses for free because they are just adding to the experience of working with me, right? So my courses make sense to the kind of work that I'm doing with my clients. And the elevation there is the personalization, like being able to work with me closely and have my eyes and hands on your business. And again, to what I said last week, my offer suite makes sense to who I am as a brand and the kind of things that I dive deep into at my highest level of mentorship. So creating ways for your clients to come in without judgment, without thinking, well, they should just join my high ticket services. Like, you are actually creating pathways for them to decide to work with you. There's this thing called foot in the door phenomenon. It's something that you learn in like psychology 101. It's when you already have a foot in the door, and that means like when you're already in the online industry, when you've already like invested in yourself, you have a foot in the door, whether that's a free thing, a low ticket thing, a mid ticket thing. If your potential client has a foot in the door with you, they're already seeing the content that you're doing and seeing how things are when they actually invest to work with you, whether it's a $33 masterclass or a $300 course, right? They're already invested in the things that you're doing. So they're more likely to continue working with you and want to continue working with you and paying you more because they are seeing that, oh, like she does really good work. She can help me. I'm going to continue to work with this person. And like, also, let's be real, it's very important to have your boundaries in place too. Of course, there is no access to me inside of the courses, right? You don't get to talk to me or work with me inside of my courses. That happens in my actual coaching container. So you have to be aware of this as well. And this is where sometimes people get a little screwed up when it comes to creating a very seamless offer suite and a very seamless customer journey. They don't actually put time and thought into it, and then they end up doing an offer that is like low ticket or mid ticket where people get all this access to you, but why would they continue to work with you and invest more, right? So you have to be intentional about that. And I am super intentional about that, down to my offers that are $33 to $3,000, $30,000, right? So this is a real example. This client coming in at a $300 course and then turning into a $10K plus dream client, of how you can make a lot of money through intentionally creating an offer suite and a customer journey that is so supportive of your clients and is only going to stack your income. And we're all about stacking the income here at Your Coach Jill. And this is a big reason why, because that client, if she hadn't been able to purchase one of my mid-ticket offers, she could have spent a very long time going back and forth and thinking like, do I want to join the From Imposter to Empowered program? Do I want to go straight into a coaching offer like that? Is this even for me? Blah, 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 blah. But the truth is, the majority of people that have bought from me have bought something else before they decided to come into coaching. And that is how dream clients are created. It's more so of a journey than it really is somebody just join your highest ticket thing right off the bat. The majority of the time, these people have consumed my freebies, my courses, or a masterclass, and then they come into coaching. They go into the From Imposter to Empowered program or the Real Deal Mastermind, or just straight into one-to-one coaching, depending on the access to coaching that they're looking for. So as you're creating your offer suite, I want you to think about, what is the most seamless and helpful customer journey for my ideal client? How can I make each offer the fucking best it could possibly be, so continuing to work with me is a no fucking brainer? Okay, you guys, I love you so much, and I'll see you next week. Hey babe, thank you so much for listening to this episode. Screenshot it and put it on your stories and tag me at Your Coach Jill. And if you really love me, you'll rate and review the podcast. And if you screenshot it before you submit the review and send it to me, I will send you a free gift on me. If you want to take this work deeper, come and work with me in the From Imposter to Empowered program or the Real Deal Mastermind. And finally, if you want just a snippet of my work to feel what it's like to be in my world, then you need to buy my best-selling book, You're Not Special, and you can get that on Amazon. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next week.